Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. If you're nervous during a trade, what are your nerves trying to tell you? Let me get to that right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that you put out is at risk of loss. Okay, so today is December 19th. Had a few trades this morning. Had one in oil and another one in gold. Looks like we might be getting into another trade here for second session in oil. I wanted to create a video, or I wanted to explain something in this video this morning about nerves. So everybody experiences it. I think it's a normal part of trading, obviously, to get nervous. We are risking capital. For those of you that are trading funded accounts or in evaluations, there's still a level of nerves because your ultimate goal is to try to get funded or to extract some cash from the market. So in situations like that, there is always going to be nerves. But the one thing that I have found is that if you are really feeling nervous in a trade, you really need to step back and think about what is making you nervous. And I'm going to tell you it's two things. One, you don't have trust in your setup or in your strategy. That's number one. And number two, almost as important, and for some traders maybe even more important, position sizing. If you are trading one E-mini with a $2,000 account, your position sizing is way out of whack. If you're feeling nerves, try reducing your size. It's the beauty of futures contracts because they have micro versions of pretty much every single commodity and index that's out there. So instead of trading one E-mini, go down to 5 micros or go down to 3 micros, where it'll allow you to fulfill your strategy one way or the other, to full take profit or unfortunately sometimes to full stop loss. It's the only way. Here's the thing. You start back testing a strategy and to you it looks like the strategy's got a pretty good win rate. Then you start trading it. You're in profit. Let's say that your take profit is $200 and your chart is telling you that right now you're at about $100 in profit, and you start getting nerves. You start saying, I don't want to take another loser, so might as well take some type of gains than nothing. Well, if your strategy is telling you where your take profit should be at, and you're not willing to let it go to that, you don't have faith in your strategy, or you're trading with too much size. And to be honest with you, both those things are pretty easy to correct. YouTube's full of strategies. Pick up a book. There's a bunch of books out there that you can get that'll teach you one strategy that'll have a slight edge. It's honestly as simple as that. And I'm going to tell you something. So today, let me go over the trades. And this is real life trading. I mean, this is let's start with oil, just so you guys could kind of understand what I'm getting at here. So early morning session.
Order submitted.
I think the bot is, let's see what the bot. All right, so this is a big pump down on the 5-minute red line. Nice steady movement up. I like this trade if we can get into it. I like this trade. And let me just go over real quickly oil. So we got an inside bar at 8:50 in the morning. We got activated to the short. Quickly knocked us out of this trade for 14 ticks, down 140 bucks. Okay, not the biggest deal. Not a lot of risk compared to some of the oil trades in the morning. Still haven't had a session here in. Still haven't had a trade set up in session 2, so looking for one there. But let me talk about gold because I also have, I have another strategy that I like to trade at 8:35. I haven't made a video on that, but I took a loss there, so I took a $250 loss there. Looks like we're going to get into a trade right here.
Order submitted.
We are in a trade. So Nasdaq today has been hitting all new highs. It's really been ripping all day. I would think I kind of don't like that wick right here. That wick doesn't look very great for that high. It looks like it got slammed down pretty good. So it might want to retest this area right here. Let me see if I can. Let's bring this guy right here. So kind of make this into a 1-minute gold line trade. Probably take profit. This is, I think, 19, pretty much 20 points of profit if we can hit that. But I'm okay with this trade. I'm okay with this setup. Our auto stop took us down now to 7 points.
Order canceled.
Oh man, that was a crazy wick there. That thing just slammed down. All right, so it took a loss on the bot there. 7 points. So what is that? About 140 bucks. And that sucks because the Nasdaq today has just been ripping. Now this was a nice, probably 1-minute gold line. There's probably a few that just entered. I didn't have them on based on the strategy. They weren't set to turn on yet, so wasn't able to capitalize on any of those. But let's see what else happens here. But let me get into gold and let me explain to you guys why I'm talking about nerfs today. So finally get a setup in gold at 8:50 in the morning, and we get activated to the long. And when we were kind of bouncing around with this, pretty much with our entry. At the same time, oil was ripping down, and sometimes there's a slight correlation there, and you start seeing one chart, and then you start looking at this chart, and you're like, oh man, is gold gonna follow suit on the dump down as well? And for the first time in a long time, I kind of felt a little. I felt those nerves in my belly, and I was to the point where I didn't feel very comfortable with it, and I pretty much had to talk myself into, hey, this is a strategy that you've been trading now. It has a slight edge. It might not look the best right now on the chart, but let's see it through. And boy, am I happy that I kind of listened to myself there. But at the same time, so we got activated to the long. The stop here would have been, I think, about 52 ticks. So we reduce our risk to 35 ticks of profit, and we hit it there. So up nice. That kind of recouped my losses from oil and my early morning NQ trade. So took a $159 loss on that NQ trade right there on the bot. So that kind of stunk. Let me move CL over here just in case we get into another trade setup. I'm going to keep watching that. So after the gold trade, obviously I'm happy that, I was able to take full take profit there. But I then started to tell myself, okay, why were you nervous? I was looking at oil chart. We had already taken a loss in the morning. I had already taken another loss in the morning, so I was down 390, and I saw that this was a max risk trade on gold, so that was $350. And I was in the back of my mind, I was thinking, could I lose 700 and something dollars today? And that is what came through my head. So what did I say? You know what? Probably tomorrow I'm going to have to reduce my size down to 5 micros in oil and in gold. It's just something that you have to do. Something you learn as a trader, that if you're feeling the nerves, it's either you don't trust a strategy or you're trading with too much size. So today, it was almost a little combination of both. And it's the first time that I've had that feeling in a long time. So my first fix is going to be to reduce my size and see if those nerves don't come back. And if they don't come back, I know I have full trust in my strategy. So I'm hoping that things like this might help somebody else out there that is kind of maybe struggling with the same issue. I mean, I see it in Discord a lot, where people are just constantly saying, "Well, I wish I wasn't in this trade. I wish I wasn't." I mean, people were thinking that gold was gonna slam down and knock them out for a $350 loss, and you stuck into it and you take profit. So hopefully this helps somebody that's out there. Really would like to see the bot take a trade here, positive trade here today. Nothing in the Rob reversal here yet this morning. Crazy start to the market today. I mean, just some massive moves, crazy wicks. So we'll see if we get anything on the 15-minute NQ reversal. That would be awesome. So stick around to see whatever there are trades the bot can take, and see maybe if we get another trade here in oil. Stick around.
Order submitted.
All right, here we get into a 1-minute goal line. The bot's looking to go long. This is again one of those continuation trades where I should call it a trend continuation trade. And I like this. I like the trade. I really do. I like where we're at in the chart. I like the small pullback into that 1-minute goal line. We're risking about 12 ticks here, and we're looking to. We've got to take profit of about 32 ticks. So $120 of risk on the table, and looking to make $320 on this trade. I see absolutely no reason to adjust my take profit or my stop loss at this point. Just kind of looking to see where this trade might go. Oil's been, I don't know, it's been kind of sideways, and then we see some pushes, but haven't really seen much sustainable moves yet in oil. This seems to be one of those points in the trade where just looking at, you can't see a lot here on the chart, but if you look to the left, it has gotten to be a choppy, kind of a choppy trading day in oil. But again, you're just looking for just one push, a continuation of trend here, and at this point we're about a tick or two away of getting stopped out of this trade.
Order canceled.
And we end up getting knocked out of this trade here. Um, Price action here goes to about that 5 minute goal line, and then we get a really nice push up. Unfortunately, I'm not able to capitalize on the remaining, or I should say, this next goal line trade because we hit our loss limit for the day. All right, and there you have it. Not really an eventful day trading today. Actually, I don't know, kind of an annoying trading day today. We had some really nice moves in the NQ early, and now it's ripping. It's right almost at the close. Well, it's 2:57 Central Time, and look at this thing trying to make. Well, it is making new highs for the day. But overall, just a pretty, I don't know, pretty just choppy day. I mean, we had some movement up. We got into some new highs of the day, and just not the prettiest thing to look at. Bot took 2 trades today. I would say I was okay with both trades. And I say I'm okay with the trades just because of the setup and the strategy. But I still lost money today, so that sucks. My account took a hit, $273, 2 trades down to $44.29. So keep flirting with that $4,500 mark on this account, and really running out of days to get this thing even to break even. So, December hasn't been the best month for trading. That's for sure. And I am 100% not going to make any excuses for the bot or any of my strategies. But it's been, I don't know, it's been kind of a strange December. Here's the performance for the 5K account, just trading the bot. 2 trades, 2 losers. Gross loss 265. Add commissions $273 down for the day. I'm gonna put up oil. Where did you go, oil? Here you are. All right, so as you guys can see, we took this loss in oil, so $140 there, and we got no setup in session 2, which I was a little bummed about. Would have loved to take one more trade in oil today to kind of bolster the green for the day. Gold, as we know, did really well, just in the nick of time too. I mean, we got this in at 850. If this would have been the next candle, there would have been no trade. And took this thing up for a $350 profit there, which helped, which absolutely helped. Had no setups on the 15-minute Rob reversal. I mean, this is a 15-minute chart of the NQ today. I mean, this is some pretty disgusting price action. And at least the strategy didn't get us into any bad trades. I mean, we got one signal here to go short, closed above the 80 MA, so we're not taking this trade. Plus, well, it's still within our time zone, but we're not taking this trade because the EMA filters out that trade. So, I don't know. Kind of an uneventful day. maybe not the maybe not the best maybe not the best video for YouTube, but you're gonna get these kind of days. You're gonna get these kind of trading days. Um, my count is pretty much even today. I think I'm actually down like $15 because I took a $250 loss in the NQ on my cash account as well at 835. So again, just blah kind of day. Um, I got a few more days of trading the bot with the 5K challenge. I've got I'm deciding between a 50K or 100K eval account on for Top Step. I've actually never done a $100,000 valuation account. I've always done the 50s. Um, I don't know. I think I got to hit $6,000 of profit to pass that versus 3,000 on the 50K. It's doable. It's definitely doable. So I'm going to think about that one and thinking about probably I think the 5K challenge is going to end next week. So I'll probably just start that in the beginning of the year. Just trading my strategies and let's see what we can do. Um, hey, listen, if you're enjoying what I'm putting out there, please hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. I noticed that I had forgotten my money tree that I always have behind me. It's been weird because my wife reminded me about my money tree today, and it's been missing in action for about 9 days. So that was a little sad. I'm a very superstitious kind of person, so things that are not the same tend to bother me. And now knowing that I went those 8 days without the money tree, I don't think it cost me any money. I think we've been pretty much flat. I think we're flat for December. I'm going to take a look at that tonight and kind of see where we're at. So the next couple trading days, this thing can go, I guess, either way for trying to win the month for December. Um, created another, put a video out there today showing you guys how I passed my Top Step evaluation on the 50K account. Got funded on that account. That one's ready to go for tomorrow's trading. So I think you guys are going to get some. I think you guys are going to get some helpful tips from that video. I think. If you haven't joined the Discord, the link's below. It's free. It's a great community of traders, all like-minded, all trading these similar strategies. So hopefully I'll see you in there. And if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and happy trading.